Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, my name is Sylvia and I make videos on planning with the occasional review. Today's video is going to be a review of your Creative Studio subscription box. I started to film this and I took everything out, and then my SD card was like, there's not enough space. So I put everything back in and go delete some things off because I don't know where my other SD cards are. I have at least 3 and I don't know where I put them. That kind of morning. Also, off to the side here, you can see that the sun's coming in, so I had to kind of close the shades. So hopefully there's enough light. I think there is. I'm going to unwrap these and come right back. Alright, I'm back and I took off, I think, all of the noisy plastic sounding things. Okay, so this is the theme for this month. Are you going to focus? Thank you. Write your own story, typewriter, which I love as a writer, so that's exciting. I think this is my favorite thing so far. And I do have a We Were Memory Keepers typewriter, so I think I'm going to type a little note and put it in here. But there is a little place where you can put something to hold it and have a little message and put it right next to your laptop or on my writing desk. I think that's so cute. I love it. So this is really cool. It's just wood. And of course there's washi tape, which is usually like my third favorite thing. Stickers are always like the first favorite because it's really easy for me to put down stickers. And I will show you at the end of this how I use the subscription box. And they're all vintage typewriters. That is so beautiful. I love it. I like things like this also because you can cut them out individually and put them on a page. Keep silence. And these are all just stickers. My book. Oh, and then they have like little ones you can write on, which I love. Go to the library. Absolutely. I need that sticker. Because sometimes I'm writing at home and then I just get busy moving the water or doing chores lately, and I'm like, gosh, I need to go to the library where there's less distractions, which I did go to the other day with my niece. Your books are calling you. Absolutely. Just read. These are great. I love it. And then you have some more blank ones where you can write your own little message to yourself. Inspiration. Okay. Reading record. A reading room. I like that one. I can use these actually. I'll show you my reading journal that I have. Keep silence. How to stop time. I don't know what these numbers mean. Maybe in March 7th, right? 2056, what I'm going to be doing then. Hopefully just chilling, retired, with a book deal. Okay, so same thing. Books to read. Oh, I love that too. No end. Oh, and there's some bigger ones. Oh, and one stuck down there, but I'll take it out later. Reading record. Oh, I love these. These would be really nice for my niece, who's 11 too. Just read. Love that. A reading room for young people. Oh, so I can definitely give that to my niece, Jade. Keep silence. These are cool. And then some blank ones you can put whatever you want in. Love those. And since they're stickers and they have their own adhesive, it makes it easier because then I don't have to worry about carrying like any kind of tape runner or anything. I'm going to go to these because they're so pretty. I can't stop looking at them. Eggplant. I have never eaten eggplant in my life, y'all, but I've always wanted to try like eggplant Parmesan. Is that what it is? Or lasagna. I think they put it in lasagna. I'm not sure. Who's they? People. This is Vellum and it's really beautiful, and I love this pop of purple, and anything with a butterfly is definitely my thing. So this is really nice. Oh, and like you get one that's actually just a sheet. This one doesn't have a sticky on it. Sometimes they have a sticky back. Also beautiful. This one's nice. Just some veg, and I believe this vegetation is a sticker. Yes. Love that. And again, I'll show you how I use these in my reading and vocab journal. This one's really cool. Also a sticker. Oh, and there's all kinds of information on here. I love that. Dandelions. And then another sheet of vellum, which is very pretty. I love when they have like the gold. This looks like a rose gold foiling on it. Very pretty. And then of course stickers, which I love. And these are like those somewhat transparent ones, so it doesn't matter what color of paper you have. I really do not like the contrast of having really white stickers on like cream colored paper, which usually happens to me because I usually use a Moleskine or a Leuchtturm. So these are beautiful. I love them. I can use them every time I write something new, just to like track. And these ones are larger. That is awesome. And then of course you do have a typewriter stamp here. I won't pull that off, but that is how it looks. Vintage and beautiful. And there's enough space in here that you can write something, which I think is awesome. So I'm going to try that out as well. Here is another stamp. Very cool. Put that off here. And I love these. I love these. I will also show you how I pretty much use the entire kit except for the stamping. I get nervous of the stamping in my reading journal just because currently it's in a Leuchtturm and it probably will bleed through. So I'm just like a lazy stamper, but I do love collecting stamps. I have so many of them. I should probably use them more. These are like detachable. So there's actually two pieces here, which I love. And then of course we get my favorite. They're like washi stickers. Beautiful. I love this. And they do have that vintage vibe to them. Genuine. Oh, these are so great. I just can never get enough of these stickers. I love them. It doesn't matter what they're like, what kind of style they are. They're just so nice. Look how beautiful. Like a, I don't know, would you say Victorian style woman? Very nice. And the flowers. Now, I'm not very much into flowers, especially, I mean, they have to be very tasteful, and I like these. I've learned to really love them, and again, I will show you how I put them in my reading journal, and I just think they look really nice. So it doesn't matter that this isn't necessarily my style. They work really well. I make them work for me. These are just so great. Some more. And it's, you know, springtime right now. It's going to be summer soon. So these are just great to use anytime. Hot dog. This one's really cool. I'd love to put this like on a story and then write about her. Use it like a prompt. So all of these go off to the side here. And then let's open this. And I always try to be careful when I'm opening these because I love to reuse these little envelopes. They come in super handy, especially if you have like a traveler's notebook. Ooh, I think this is vellum. There's a few stuck in here I might not be able to pull out. I'll pull out later. I'm not going to fight you. Oh, these are so great. You get a couple of each. And they're tickets. Oh, I love this. So you can definitely use these anytime you go to the movies. I'm so excited to go to the movies pretty soon. Actually, the movies are already open where I live because I live in a rural area. So we're not in a city. So things are definitely getting as close to normal as they have been in a while. So I haven't found a movie yet that I want to go to. And I've been vaccinated. I've had both of my shots. So I'm all up for it. These are so great. I love little pieces of vellum. They come in handy for all kinds of things. You can journal underneath, like on a piece of paper, and then washi these in and then pick them up, put them back down. So that's really nice. And you'll know that there's writing underneath because they are very transparent, translucent. So those are always great to have. Open this. This is so pretty. I love this little closure. You can buy these and just glue them to anything. These closures, which I have to do sometime. I don't know. I need to get on that. Maybe it'll be a summer project for me because they're just so cool. Okay. Oh, these are really nice. So these, okay, I love things like this because you have to sometimes think outside of the box, because if you're not someone who likes to collage a lot, these are fantastic for stamping on. With these guys, they're going to come in handy. I see a project already for me and my niece Jade. And you can go ahead and make little bookmarks out of these because we read a lot and I tend to like to have 3 or 4 bookmarks in every book. I usually mark like the first 50 or 100 pages. So that's like a milestone for me. And then I go to like the middle of the book and then I put another one towards the end. And for Jade, I usually do every 50 pages, you know, so she has something to look forward to. So she can count and be like, oh, I only have 20 more pages. I'm going to keep reading. So I love this. You just, you know, puncture a hole up here with your hole punch. You can buy yarn if you want to. Usually you have yarn or some kind of string that you can make like a little tassel with. These are so great. I love this. And if you want them to last longer, you can just laminate them. So cool. And you can also add stickers like these in these blank spaces, which is fantastic as well. So woohoo, I'm so excited about that. These ones are perforated, so they're detachable as well. So if you are collaging, you get 2 pieces with this. You can also stamp in here, which is really nice. I love that. And you just have a bunch of different ones in here. This is so great. You could even like use these to write down you know, dates for when you read. I love things like that. This one too. I'm always looking for little tricks like that for my niece. She loves stuff like that. Oh, this one has water. That's kind of cool. You can even write like a little thought or your favorite quote from a book and leave it in there if you wanted to. Sometimes, like currently, I have loaned out a couple books to my niece Busy. And these ones actually don't have my notes because they're brand new, but at some point she'll probably read my notes that I usually leave because I annotate my books. And I think it would be really cool to leave these in there with some notes and she could write a note back to me. So this is great. I love things like this. And there's so many, and these things last you forever, which is what I love. Oh, I like these. They're like more of a rounded shape. Beautiful. If you could doodle, I don't doodle, or you could hand letter, that would be really cool to put on here too. And then laminate it so the ink won't rub off in your book. And then you have a new bookmark. And you don't even have to put a tassel if you didn't want to. They are nice just as is. Okay. And the last thing in here were these awesome stamps, which I love because now I have things to stamp on. Or reason to stamp. I'm sorry if it's dark in here, but the sun was coming in, so I had to close the shade. So this actually has 3 alphabets in one. You get this really nice bold one. Actually, I'm going to take this off because the glare is crazy. Okay, I don't know if that was any better because it still has plastic on it, but whatever. So the first one is really bold, and you get actually the uppercase and a lowercase for that, so that's really nice. Then I like the thin. This is more my style. I like a very thin lettering stamp. Beautiful. And then this one is bold, but also lowercase as well as being in cursive. So that's really pretty. And then you get 1 set of numbers at the bottom. So this is fantastic. I love that. I'm going to stamp the crap out of this stuff. So let me show you quickly my reading journal. So you might recognize this notebook from my hashtag 1 month in my Bujo challenge where I did it for 1 month, but I was just like kind of over it and wanted to move back to my traveler's notebook because I missed it. I didn't want to waste the pages because I didn't use all that much. A little bit more than this has been used. So this is sort of how I use the Your Creative Studio subscription box. This is Dan Brown's Origin I read for the first time, and I just took some notes in here about the main characters and the story, you know, the plot. And this is all from Your Creative Studio subscription box. These are those really cool washi tape stickers. It's really easy to just put a sticker down. And then of course these are the papers that they usually come with. Like these guys, I just kind of tear them up and put them in different places. Same here. And then these guys, if you've ever seen the labels and you're like, what would I use the labels for? I just put like the week that I was keeping track of this vocabulary in here. And then of course here, I use them to put the name and the person who wrote the book that I'm currently reading. So this is one that I am still reading slowly, but it's all set up and you can do it in advance, which I love. This is another vocab. And this is vocab from, like, I don't know, I hear movies or shows that I'm watching and there's like a word in there that I think is funny or interesting and I decide to write it in here. Some of these words I do know, some of them are new and I've never heard before. It just really depends. You can see here that I wrote a quote inside that one. Yeah, and then I just have this, I think this washi is not from Your Creative Studio, but the rest of the stuff is. This is one I've currently just finished up, so I still need to write in here the week. And then I just have some blank ones. I already wrote up here that maybe I would put music on here because my niece Jade is learning how to play the piano. And I thought, oh, maybe I'll put some, I got her this really cool stencil that has all of the musical notes and things. So I thought I'd put those in there and then write the definitions of what they are. I knew them a long time ago, but I feel like I've forgotten a lot of things. So it's really simple to just throw some things down and then have plenty of space in here. This is an A5 sized notebook to go ahead and just put some vocab or just some thoughts about a book you read. Currently I'm reading essays, so they're going to start going in here. Yeah, so I'm loving all of the stuff that I ended up getting. Yeah, so if you're not somebody who's going to get into traveler's notebooks and collaging a bunch of stuff, I really don't do much, obviously, and I still think that it makes the page look a little less bare. This is when I was doing dailies, and I would just put a couple stickers here and there to make it look a little nicer. It's just nicer when you're doing the flip through back to look and see those things. All right, so don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I hope this was helpful. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.